Yeah. Welcome to the podcast, where you better tune in. You can see the picture, all you gotta do is zoom in. You in your man cave, it's no time for your girlfriend. They talk about the Sixers and how the Sixers gon' win. If they take your loss, they gon' hear BG going in. Jenny from the block, that's a lot. They was up 10, now they down 5. You can see it in his eyes, he a fan for life, and he sitting courtside. Sports guy, if you know me, I'ma say fly. How I cross you over like when they had AI. I steal the ball, I ain't ask you, may I? Not at my house, they can bet. I ain't gotta try. Maxie for the 3, he try and win. They don't want the time. B try and win. I don't wanna see that boy cry. I live by the gun. I'ma shoot. I don't wanna die. They eat, sleep sixes. You should know that it's game time.
Alfonso, this shit wavy.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life. I'm back. We got BG in the building. We got Jamar, special guest.
What up?
Sports Talk. If you ain't already following him, give him a follow. You know what I'm saying? He on YouTube. He on them platforms. Look, he got the
faithful subscribers. I mean, he take care of
Sports Talk.
He take care of his faithful subscribers.
Like, we can't even stop promoting this guy because he's been an East Leaf Sixers faithful from day one, and we appreciate him very, very much. I appreciate you coming over on the platform and expressing your knowledge on the Sixers. And we already know, man. You already know. You family, man.
That's what we're here for. That's what I'm here for. I appreciate y'all for having me. Thanks for supporting me, man. And let's make a good show tonight. Late night with the fellas. As y'all know, we are giving y'all our show on this West Coast trip. These games are so late that the post-game shows will be So unless something outrageous happened, like something crazy, like Embiid had 70 or something, we jumping on. But just any typical type game, we gonna sit this one out for the post game. But we are giving you our pregame. So I mean, we want to chat with y'all for an hour. We want to talk Sixers basketball for an hour. And one thing I want to talk about is the fact, the Sixers on a 3-game losing streak. We lost 3 straight. I don't like that.
They got bombed last night.
I don't like that. Like, good teams don't. I mean, everybody goes on streaks. I get it, but I don't like 3-game losing streaks. Like, championship teams don't go on 3-game losing streaks often.
Right. And I think with Portland, a team like that, you should not have lost that game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with all y'all. I fell asleep on it. I don't really know who was doing what, but Portland is not a good team that we should be losing to. So I think that's a hard, like, you got to play better than that if you're a championship contending team.
I agree, man. Even though we was missing guys, I do think we still should beat a Portland team. But even if we're not playing Portland, at the end of the day, it all comes down to our health. We had a big talk about it yesterday on the show with Jay about the health is key. If we not healthy, we not ready. But me personally, I believe this team is capable of competing for a championship when healthy. If everybody's healthy in the playoffs, I think we do got a shot. But it all relies on health.
I got a question about something Jay was talking about yesterday on the show. He kept saying he don't think, or he hasn't saw evidence of Maxey being able to be that player in the playoffs.
You also have never seen Maxey in the dedicated number 2 role.
That's what I was trying to say.
Like, I kept trying to stress, like, I'm not comparing no other Sixers team to this team. This Sixers team is coached different. They playing different. They doing everything differently than I've seen in the past. So I only can judge them off of them. So I judge them off, hey, how was you in October? How was you in September? I mean, in November, December. Like, I'm just seeing what the progress is. So I'm just going to point out the glaring holes that, hey, man, in October, you was playing like this, and now you're playing like this. We don't need nobody on the team regressing. We need everybody by playoff time to be progressing so we could play late in the summer.
Yeah, I wasn't agreeing with him. I kept saying, like, you never seen him play this role. You never seen him do this. It's early on in the season. Maxey is still getting better because He says all the time, I get 1% better each day. So like come to playoff time, he's gonna build on what he's done so far this year.
So today at work, so I was thinking about the show last night today at work. When you talk to somebody for almost an hour, you tend to hold on to some things that they say. So one of the things he said when he played these really good guards, he get cooked. And I was defending it, but I didn't have the stats in front of me. So today I went to the schedule, went down the schedule from start to finish, and clicked on the teams that I thought had at least all-star caliber guards. I didn't just go superstars because that list is short. I went all-star caliber guards. I clicked on those games and looked at the box scores, and I couldn't find many. Where Maxey got outplayed completely, got cooked by the other guy. We understand that Maxey defensively is slightly a liability. The other guard's going to score, but Maxey ain't going to have 8.
Right.
Well, it ain't no, like, I was looking at the box scores, like, I'm trying to find one game to back up what he was saying, and I couldn't find. I think I found one.
I think it was the Knicks, right? When Jalen Brunson had 30.
That was the only one that stuck out to me.
I think I found one, but other than
no, I did the same due diligence that you guys are doing, you know, and you know, Jay came on the show and was saying that, you know, and it's like what you said though, he was judging him on the past. I have to admit he was, you know what I'm saying? And in the past, you know, he had to fight for a spot against 2-5. He had to fight against a spot against James Harden. He didn't have the role that he has now. So can we put that to the side and judge him on what he's doing this year? Because if that's the case, if you're gonna judge him on what he's doing this year, then we cannot hold that against him. Because he was like, you know, maybe, right? He was like a maybe. He was like, when you play spades and you say, I got 7 in the possible. Maxey was the possible. No? That's not a good analogy?
Yeah, this year. We didn't know. We didn't know he was going to take this step. I mean, we knew he was getting better. We knew he was consistently going to put the work in to get better, but nobody predicted this type of better.
So Greg just typed in Halliburton. Greg, I hope you're still in the comments. I hope you didn't bounce right after you posted this comment. So I'm gonna go to the first game when Tyrese Halliburton and Tyrese Maxey went against each other. Tyrese Halliburton had a fire 25 and 17.
Yeah.
That was fire. That's fire. That's fire. Them fire numbers. But Maxey had 50 and 7.
Woo.
So because I'm a fair person, I'm going to go to the next game because we played them in a back-to-back. In that game, Tyrese Halliburton did outplay Maxey. However, we're not going to forget that the man just had 50 and 7 24 hours prior. So in that game, Tyrese Halliburton cooked. He had 33, 15, and 7. Maxey only had 27 and 5.
Yo, wait.
But that was a game when DeAnthony Melton and B scored 39 and 30.
Wait. He had 27.
He said only had 27 after following up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where's these games that where y'all just like, where was Tyrese Maxey at today?
Bro, BG, he only had 27.
Only had 27. After he had 50 on him just before that.
So
that's what I'm saying.
Wait, so he scored 77 points on this man in 2 games. Is that correct? Is that correct?
77. He scored 77
on Halliburton in 2 games. Is that correct? Is my math not mathing? All right.
I agree, Greg. I agree that Tyrese Halliburton's stat line, his box score looks crazy. But all I'm saying, Jay's point was when he plays against these super good guards that he gets completely outplayed and he doesn't step his game up. I mean, does it get more step your game up than 50?
Yeah, no, it don't. I mean, I just looked at
70, 70, yeah, 70, that, yeah. But do it get, I mean.
70, I said 77.
No, I'm saying, no. I said, do it get much better uplifting your game than scoring 50. I said, oh yeah, 70, because I was thinking about Embiid 70. Remember, it was Embiid that scored 70. Don't forget about that. That just happened a couple days ago, dog. Man, my boy Luka just made my boy Embiid look like nothing, dog. Before anybody say I was in a bandwagon, them the only two jerseys I got. They're my favorite two players. My favorite two players scored 144 points in 2 games.
Yeah, I get you.
That was a crazy week of scoring, man. Like
Yes, everybody did it for Kobe, man.
Everybody was doing it for Kobe.
Rest in peace to Bean, man. It was the anniversary when he scored 81, and then it was also the anniversary of him and Gigi's passing. So everybody showed out for. They can say it wasn't for, or anybody can say, no, they just was hooping. No, they showed out for a reason. They showed out for a reason.
It was crazy. It was crazy to see that amount of scoring, especially Cat coming up scoring 62, but they lost.
They lost.
You know what I mean? Even Luka had his 73, and then he followed up with 45. Like it's crazy right now.
Devin Booker having a week too. He done scored like he been going crazy.
He had like 52 to the first week or the week before Joel had his 70. He had 52 or something like that. Yeah, he's out there cooking too.
Yeah, man.
But even that Knicks game, my fault, BG. I was just saying in that Knicks game, Tyrese had 27 and 4 and 9 assists, and then Jalen Brunson had, I think he had 29.
That's what I'm saying. Where's these clear games with Tyrese Maxey just when he face a tough guard, he don't do enough. Like I was bro, I swear I was at work. I said, man, let me look this up real quick. And I only clicked on major guards. I even clicked on that. Go Jamar, while I'm talking, go to this game. Go to the Cleveland game where Darius Garland cooked Tyrese Maxey. Again, when we say Darius Garland numbers, we're gonna say, damn, Darius Garland was hooping. But then when you say Tyrese Maxey numbers, you're gonna say but his only was still crazy, I believe. If you
Garland had 32
had a
and
game.
5.
Yeah,
32 and 5. Maxey had 30 and 4.
Come on, bro.
Hold on.
Come on, bro.
34 and 6. And Garland had 32, 5 and 8.
And that was the thing. That was the game that made me stop looking. It made me say to myself, you know what? I think that he's just looking at, all right, if he had more to him, he did better than him. Like, no, like Maxey was right there. Yes, I agree. I know what I think. I think Jay is pointing out the fact that Maxey can't stop any other guard. He can be slowed down, but he can't stop anybody. But thus far this season, I mean, he ain't slowed down much. He done had his ups and downs, but he had more ups than downs.
But playing the guard position, I mean, it's especially at Maxey's size. Like, how many stops are you really going to have? Yeah, I mean, he's still getting into his own being that number 2 player. You're not going to shut down these guards in the league right now. You're not shutting Luka down. You're not shutting Jalen Brunson down. You're not shutting a lot of these. I mean, like, not at Maxey's size, not in Maxey's position. You're not doing that.
Yeah. Only person he could probably guard. He could probably stay in front of Chris Paul right now. I would have loved to see him and Steph go at it tonight, but Maxey's listed as out. But I would have loved to see that matchup. I would have loved to see that with the way Maxey's been playing. I mean, not old Maxey. This year's Maxey, I would love to see him and Steph go at it.
It would have been a good game.
Yeah, Steph different. Don't get me wrong, Steph different.
No, he's way different.
Just like that, it can get out of hand with Steph. But I like to see Tyrese Maxey first because Steph's not a big guard. He's never going to put Maxey on the block.
No.
Only thing is, Maxey got to get them gym shoes tightened up because he's going to be running around a whole lot.
A lot. Yeah, but Maxey's used to that. That's his game.
Yeah. He
runs around. I mean, he's not going to be efficient running around on defense, though. But, I mean, again, that's Steph Curry. You're talking about elites. There's a lot of elite guards that these guys are talking about he has to stop. Like, that's not for him to do. That's when they bring Pat Bevan and let him dog those type of guys because you need Maxey on offense.
D'Anthony Melton.
It's
just what his role is, y'all. He's never gonna be that guy that gets the stops on guards. He's just not. He's not. But he's not a liability on defense. He's just not going to get you many stops. He might get you a passing lane still. You got to live with that, knowing what he's giving you on the offensive end. So do we feel like we'd rather somebody that's more of a 3-and-D guy than Maxey just being an all-out offensive threat? As soon as he crossed half court, like he's turned himself into a 3-dimension scorer. Like I believe in the kid, man. I believe in the kid, and I know he's the future of this franchise. So
yeah,
I'm gonna keep rocking. I'm gonna keep rocking with number 0 till he's not a
kind of
six.
hard. It's kind of hard not to believe in him because ever
He
since
made
he came to the league,
he made us a promise, and he kept it.
That's the part. That's the part. It's that part.
He made us a promise, and he kept it.
You don't have that many athletes that can tell you, "Hey, listen, all right. One thing I can promise you is that each game I'm gonna get better."
right.
There's not that many players that could do that. There's a lot of players that could say that, but how many actually hold their end of the bargain like Maxey has been? That's the point.
I think just about every guard has said it, or everybody in the NBA says it. Like, yeah, I want to get better every day and everything. Yeah. But you see them out doing other stuff. But Maxey, you see the guy actually putting in the work.
Yeah.
So, like, when it comes to, people saying that, well, I don't know yet, or Jay, just Jay, I mean, respect to him, but I don't know what you're looking at because that dude has showed up every game. There's a couple games, he took days off or whatever, but it wasn't, he still is a threat while he was out there.
Yeah.
So
and to be honest with you, to take a negative into a positive, I appreciate that we got James Harden for the little bit of time that we got him. Because
he took every
little guy learned.
He took the right jewels from him. He took
exactly. He took the right jewels from him.
Not just took the jewels from him. He took the correct jewels from him. Right. He ain't pick up the strip club habit and being out in the scene at all times and dressing all crazy. He ain't picked that stuff up. He picked the stuff up he needed to pick up, man. That's the thing about being young. He's sponge, dog.
Right. Because we got the make believe some highlights from
don't say the name.
They hyped him up yesterday. They said Ball almost had a triple double. I said,
listen, we got the make believe highlights, right? All the made shots. That's what we was seeing. You know what I'm saying? Here, hold on to this, Sixers fans. This guy can shoot, but when the season started. And it really mattered. Did we really see what we were seeing? Like, honestly. Like,
I looked at those
none
videos.
of that. We ain't seen none of that.
It was legit not one game that I saw summertime Ben Simmons in the NBA. Not one time did I see summertime Ben Simmons in the NBA. Not once. Not once.
I saw once.
Like what? No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you did not.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Summertime Ben Simmons.
I saw summertime Ben Simmons one time. I saw him one time.
On the bench?
No. I saw him one time against Mitchell. He showed out and scored a lot of points.
He was booming. Summertime Ben Simmons was getting busy, shooting jumpers, fadeaways. You've never seen him ever.
No.
You saw him go after Mitchell because of the
in his defense, after the real rookie jersey hoodie came out, he made a statement after that. And that was the last time we saw that type of aggression from that man. Like, let's not keep it. Let's not be ignorant. He did it one time. I'll give him that.
No, he might have had.
The thing is, you saying the points. I'm talking about the way he was hooping. Yeah. Summertime Ben Simmons looked crazy, and then wintertime Ben Simmons.
I mean, but come on, like
chilly.
Listen, people edit videos, man. You know what I'm saying? All the missed shots got deleted. We all know that.
Yeah, I remember watching those videos every summer. Like, oh, it's on this year. They ain't gonna do. The league ain't ready for this. And then you get into the very first game of the season. You be like,
yeah, because we gullible as shit.
You're like, oh, damn, he back. Because
we gullible, bro.
We
wanted to. Let's not fake it. We wanted to believe it. BG bought a jersey. I bought a jersey. I burnt mine.
Wait. I bought my jersey before all of the craziness. I bought the jersey his rookie season or his second season. No, the season he played. Yeah, the season he played. I got it that year. I got it that year. I
donated it to the Goodwill. So
I was at a preseason game.
Jersey.
I was at a preseason game. It was Celtics versus Sixers.
I did that shit live, Jamar.
Yeah, I remember when you did that.
I didn't see that
live. Yes, I did.
I didn't see it.
The marshmallows tasted like shit.
Now, my Ben Simmons and my Carson Wentz jersey just be sitting in the closet, just It don't
Marshmallows
it don't got a
tasted
hanger though. It
yeah.
don't got no hanger. It's just balled up.
The marshmallows tasted like boo boo.
Isn't
like
B
boo-boo.
playing tonight? This somebody DeMar Davis.
And B still say game time decision. I'm checking
he's
every
out.
5 seconds. Yeah, I'm checking every 5 seconds, but still says game time decision. Let's see if it changed. Nope, still game time decision. But Maxey, Batum, and Lofton are out. Marcus Morris, Joel Embiid, game time decisions. Also, y'all know they not reevaluating Covington for like another 6 weeks.
What did he do? Like, I don't even know what he got injured on. Like, I haven't seen him
I
play.
said 6 weeks. And that update was from the 22nd, I think it was. I want to say the 22nd is what the date, or the 22nd or the 25th. And it said reevaluated in 6 weeks. I said, oh, God.
Hey, chat, calm down, y'all. And we in about 7 minutes, we're gonna give you an update on the starting five. You know, BG's always on top of that. But right now, since we're giving y'all our show, we just talking a whole lot of mess. You know, we got Jamar on here, Top Shelf Sports Talk. I'm gonna say it again. Go follow him on YouTube and any other platform. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
Big shout out to Jamar.
Sure.
Now I need my cup. I only did that for a cup.
Matter of fact, let me show it to you.
Yo, he got it ready for me. He got it ready for me.
I got you.
Listen, listen. We all about supporting. We don't hate around these parts. You know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
You know, teamwork makes the dream work. Tomorrow.
I'm just happy that Smitty finally got him an Eagles cup, man. I'm just happy.
He took the picture in front of that nut behind Cowboys jersey. Like, man, you had to rub that Cowboys in somehow. You had to put it in there.
You know how he
cool for that.
But you know, it takes a team to,
yes, sir.
You know, make shit happen, and that's what we all about, man. We ain't gonna stop supporting. We don't focus on competition here, man. We family.
Family, you know. We all gotta support each other. All gotta make each other dreams work.
Man. No, your content that you do is exceptional, man. I've sat there and I watched you. You know, I see what you do. Maybe next year when things settle down for me, I'll get more involved. But I'm all for it.
I appreciate you when you come on, because it's always a good time, especially.
I get on and I interact when I can. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I can use the invite here and there. You know,
I when I'm on, I go ham in the comments. I go back to back on the comments. Look, he answered one question. All right, I got another one for you.
Yeah, VG was firing them off. What was one of the last games?
And Jamar put all of them on the screen. He answered every question, dog.
I learned that from y'all, watching y'all. You know what's funny? Like the first time I saw y'all on Facebook, I was like, "Damn, there's a Sixer podcast out there. I didn't know that." So I click on there. I started firing off questions, and y'all started posting. I'm like, "Oh, they down to me." So I'm firing. I was like, you know what?
Man,
ever
listen,
since then, I was like,
the chat is everything, man. People don't understand the chat is everything, man. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it going.
We can sit here and we talk all the stuff that we talk, but the chat is everything.
It initiates half of the conversation.
It does.
Half of the conversation. We just fill it in with a little bold prediction, a little over under, little keys to the game, everything else. We pulling from everybody else, man.
A couple ticket giveaways here and there. You know, we got to spice it up, but you know.
Sure, man.
That all makes the show and the content that much better, because the chat makes it go. You need your chat. You need the people to be in there asking questions.
Yeah, for sure. We got our faithfuls, man, and we love them. And you're one of them.
Yeah.
Bro.
Like I said, when I first saw it, I said, you know what? I got my notifications set. Every time y'all go live, I get popped up.
We appreciate that. See that, man? We appreciate that, man.
Every time.
Speaking of the chat, we talked about this the other day.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. At this point right now, let's not knock Kyle Lowry. Number one, he's a home guy. I wouldn't mind him. Do I want him necessarily? I can't.
On a buyout.
On a buyout, I'll take it. 100%. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Am I willing to, give up a lot of chips for that type of move? No. But if we can get him for pennies, I'll take him, because his leadership can go a long way. Now, let's not forget that Kyle Lowry was on a crazy ass Rockets team. All right. Kyle Lowry was on the championship Raptors team. He has that veteran that this locker room can use. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to say this, but Prophet took it from me. What only thing Kyle got, listen real quick, only thing Kyle got over Pat Bev is he actually has the championship experience. That's the only thing. We got the leadership, we got the backup point guard role. Like everything we would get out of Kyle, we get out of Pat Bev with better defense.
But you're right.
But,
You're right.
Maybe,
I think and to be honest with you, if I had to put them on a scale and say who's the bigger dog, I'm gonna pick Pat Bev.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like if we added them.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, rotational wise, right? Say, because you know how he brings Maxey out at like the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Can you get Maxey to play that whole first quarter with Joel and have Kyle Lowry and Pat Bev come off the bench for the second quarter? I would think that would work because scoring is what your second unit
but
needs.
wait, we got DeAnthony Melton for that.
But you need like somebody who you know can score. I don't know if you can really count on and I'm not saying I need Kyle Lowry to come in here and have an average 20 or 30.
Shit. If Oubre could get his shit together, then we could eliminate this whole conversation.
I'm not disrespecting Kyle's legacy and what Kyle was and what Kyle, but I think Kyle and DeAnthony Melton, that's a wash. Like, what do Kyle do just so much more exceptionally better than DeAnthony Melton? I love Kyle. I love Kyle. So this is not a shot. And I'm not taking a shot at anything he's ever done in the NBA. But today's Kyle, what do he do that's so much better than DeAnthony Melton in that role?
It's not so much that he does something consistently better, but I'm just throwing it out there as far as like scoring. That's just it. Just the scoring aspect of it, and the experience.
My only thing is, Jamar, I done had this conversation with at least 6 of y'all. Why do we keep wanting to address all this scoring like we not 6 in the NBA and scoring? Like we not like in the bottom tier. Like we score.
No, but there's the times that when Joel is not in and the
Maxey's in.
Maxey's not having a Maxey game.
Yeah, but listen. All right.
I hear you what you said.
Hold on. Jamar. When Embiid is not on the court.
No, not playing at all.
No. Listen. When Embiid is not on the court, does Tyrese Maxey demand the attention that Joel Embiid does? No.
Mm-hmm.
We can't be that naive. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it's a whole lot easier to contain Maxey than it is to contain Embiid. You know what I mean? It don't take that much effort.
Starting fives out.
All right, let's have it. What's the starting five?
He's not in. He's not playing.
Pat Bev, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, Daniel House, and the big fella is back. Joel Embiid is playing tonight. Joel Embiid is in the starting lineup.
I knew it.
Is in the
I can see it in his face.
Look, I might be able to watch this one. Last night was a tough one. Tonight, the big fella's back. We got 50 back with us, so
we got fifth. We got fifth back.
Hey, before we get into the game, because it is around the time we need to start talking about this matchup. See, that's the thing. What Jose just said. When Embiid's not playing, everybody's saying, well, we need scoring because when Embiid don't play, y'all got to understand when Embiid don't play, we're missing. You're losing the best player in the league. I don't care who you got on your team, it's not going to be the same. I don't care who you got, it's not going to be the same. If we picked up the best bench players in the world, we could go get 2009 Jamal Crawford, and we still wouldn't replace with Joe. There's never going to be a time when Joe sits and we get the game we expect. We get a win, but we might not get the game. We might have a game where Toby has 30. We might get a game where Paul Reed scores 30. We might get a game where Maxey scores 42. That's the luxury of this team. Everybody is excelling in their role. It's just when Embiid is out, everybody looks for, okay, who's the next Embiid? We don't need the next Embiid. We just need the Sixers to be the Sixers.
I'm not looking for the next Embiid, though. I'm not looking for anybody to do or fill his shoes when he's gone. I'm just saying, like, if we get, because obviously when he's gone, it's going to be hard to fill his shoes. But to get some, to get something a little that we believe can be consistent to balance it out. You know what I mean? Because you can't lose to teams like Portland when he's not in. That should really have been a rest game, and you should have beat them by 30.
We're missing our number 1 and number 2. We wasn't just missing.
Yeah, that's right.
We were missing 1 and 2.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I still think we should win, but I mean, am I like, how the hell did we lose when we missing 1, 2, and key bench players?
For the 26-point loss.
Yeah, that says a lot about the guys at the end of the bench. That says a lot about them. I mean, the plus minus is going to be bad for the starters, but at the end of the day, it shows that, man, all we got is our real starters and maybe a few extras that we can super count on. But me, Jose, know my rule. Playoff time, I want to see 9 people first round, maybe 9 in the second round, 8. I don't want to see a 12-man rotation in the finals. I want to see my best players playing against their best players when it comes playoff time. So to me, I think we need to just make sure we solidify at 8, and I think we have a solid 8. Everybody think we got a good 8?
Yeah.
We got a solid 8.
I think we do.
So I think we'll be all right, man. I think we'll be all right.
All right. That's a good conversation. You know what I mean? We can have, as time goes on. Smitty, get out of here. Well, no. Welcome, Smitty, because you're an Eagle fan. I saw that. Welcome to the other side, buddy. You're an Eagles fan. Appreciate you, brother.
Put your cup in the air, Smitty. Put your cup.
And did you see while he was on the show, he showed the Eagles so much respect. He showed your cup so much respect that you sent to him, that he changed his name on the screen to Fly.
He made a post. He made a post. He made a post.
I was I couldn't believe it, man. I said he finally got some sense in him, man. I was proud to see my boy Smitty repping
to the other side. He finally come to the light.
Welcome. Anybody else would have to jump you in, but you might be all right. You might be all right.
Yeah.
Huff, yeah, you're absolutely right, man. And that goes for any team. Like you can't. It's not just the Sixers. That goes for any team. Every team is at their best when everybody's healthy. You know what I'm saying? How many times do we downgrade our wins because we played a shorthanded other team? You know what I'm saying? Like, people say that all the time. Like, if you look at the posts on Sixers 24/7, oh, well, they were missing this guy, and they were missing that guy, they were missing this guy. It happens all the time.
Yeah,
so what's good for the geese ain't good for the gander.
It's just our turn.
That's hypocritical. You understand what I'm saying? So
it's just our turn.
Listen, as long as Joel Embiid can sit out as many fourth quarters as he can, we got a fair shot, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit. As long as we can, when you play like that and he sits out them fourth quarter, sky's the limit, man. We're kind of at that point untouchable because we're taking. I mean, other teams still got their starters in most times. And our bench is kicking their tail. Like, so I mean, that goes good for us confidence-wise going into the playoffs. We just got to maintain healthiness. Like, that's what Huff is saying.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure. It is what it is. What we got our segment to get into. What's our keys to the game?
Oh man, obviously we're playing the Warriors, so I'm gonna take the easiest key in history: defending the perimeter.
That's mine. I say that every game.
Perimeter. We got Embiid back. We got our rim protector in the game, so he can hold it down. You can take a little half extra step out to the perimeter when you on defense. Just a little half step. I ain't telling you to take a whole step. Take half step. Take a half step and defend the perimeter tonight, and I think we'll be fine.
I think it's gonna be overall defense. We got to get stops. You know what I'm saying? We got to do everything you said, and that all goes entwined with good defense. Defense will dictate the pace of this game, and that's what we need in our favor.
I think you got to rebound. No second chance shots for this team, because if they get a second shot, it's pretty much likely going in, because it's probably going to be that guy Steph Curry. So I say rebound, keep them guys off the board.
Yeah, we do all of that. We should be fine. But the problem is the Sixers going to do all of that. Missing a lot of pieces tonight, man. Missing a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces, but we do got Job. So Marcus Morris is now officially out too. He's no longer a game time decision. So again, man, I feel like we harping on it a lot but health is key. Health is the most key thing with us, man. Health is the most key with everybody. I agree with you, Jose. Every team is at their best when they're healthy. Duh. I agree with you. I definitely agree with that. That's definitely a duh. But it just seems like such a big issue with us, and I don't like it.
I mean, you know what? I'll take it right now.
That's what I said. It's our turn. The bug got us right now. The bug got us right now.
I'll take it right now because going into the playoffs, if everybody's on point, then I'm good to go. I know at that point this is going to be a problem for the league. Did you see what what's the boy from Bad Boy, John Sally? Was it John Sally? Yeah, he predicted that the Sixers will win a championship this year. He said he see it in his future. And you know what Martin said on that joint. The man got some thick ass glasses so he can see the game from the parking lot.
Yo, that's wild. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
That's the top 5 Bad Boy scene, dog. Out of all of the scenes in Bad Boy, besides Reggie at the door, number 1.
Yeah.
That might be number 2, dog.
When I saw that post, that's the first thing came to mind, man. I ain't gonna lie. For all you movie fanatics out there, if y'all saw the Bad Boy franchise, y'all know what we talking about. That was wild. But let's not act like John Sally is basketball dummy.
He's a champion.
He's a champion. He's a champion. And his opinion matters just like everybody else's. You know what I'm saying? So if he giving us a fair shot, shout out to you.
I think if you're really a basketball fan and you're looking at the ease that Joel is playing the game with, like he's not out even breaking real sweats. You know what I mean? He's just doing what he wants. And furthermore, and passing the ball. The passing is just he turned his head and he's throwing it behind his head.
Like Jamar, you remember in the past couple years, it didn't take long, 8, 10, 15 minutes before we saw Joel Embiid clinging onto the bottom of his shorts,
holding them
knees, right? Mm-hmm. Can you really say this year that you see fatigue in him? Can you really say that?
No.
Right. Listen, he won the MVP last year. And we can all argue, regardless of how many games he missed.
We don't got to argue.
It's best basketball this year.
We ain't got to argue. That's not an argument.
There's
nothing to argue.
It's not even up for debate.
It's not even like there's no reason to argue.
It's not up for debate. You understand what I'm saying? We got if he's at his peak, it's now.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to what I'm gonna say next. It's gonna segue to what I'm gonna say next. If they want to make a move and you want to cater to Embiid's needs and get and do something to help this man win the championship, and now is the time, then go ahead and pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? But if Embiid is on, if he's on the same page to wait another year, I'm not agreeing to that because we don't know what's gonna happen next year. Tomorrow not promised to us.
No,
the time is now.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
The time is now, because in my eyes, I feel like his biological clock is ticking. How much can he endure? How much more failure can that man endure? He is giving us 150. I feel like the organization has to give him that back. In my opinion.
The problem is, for years we saw organizations like we saw AI. Every game, no matter if he was coming from the club 2 a.m. straight to the arena, giving us 60 that night against the Pacers. But you never saw them really try to effectively put somebody around them. I mean, they got people, they used to bring people in that was pretty much washed up, the Chris Webbers, and you know what I mean, the only person that really worked out, and I was kind of mad when they traded him, was Theo Ratliff, and they got Dikembe. You know what I mean? I was okay. I was mad that they got rid of Ratliff because he got hurt. But I understood it, and Dikembe actually helped us out. But I mean,
you can't get mad at that. You can't get mad at that because Ratliff wasn't going to play the rest of the year anyway. Okay,
Exactly.
and Mutombo won Defensive Player of the Year. So how can you even be mad at that?
I wasn't. No. I said I wasn't mad at that.
No, I'm just saying, not you per se,
Oh,
Jamar.
yeah.
I'm saying in general. How can you
Right.
be mad by bringing in the Defensive Player of the Year to take the place of somebody who wasn't going to play the rest of the season?
Right. But I mean, just in general, like
So in my eyes, I don't really think we would even got that far if we didn't bring Mutombo in, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
without a Theo
yeah.
Ratliff, probably wouldn't have. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you had to make that move.
We had
Yeah,
to
you
make
had
that
to make
move.
that move. I was just upset when just to see him go, knowing that how much work he put in, and that was the only player that we actually put around AI that was actually still any good. Everybody else was washed up, and you wasted AI's talents. Now, don't get it
You
wrong,
bring
man.
anybody but Mutombo that year that doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year, you can shame on the team all you want. They brung besides Shaq, the best player available, which was Dikembe Mutombo. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like they messed up there. You know what I'm saying? They just happened to come across a hot team who was on a 16-game winning streak going into the playoffs and only lost one game in the postseason.
They smoked everybody. AI got us one, dog. AI got us one. I treated that. I felt like we won the championship that night.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out the side of my man's car, waving my AI jersey around my head. You would have think we won the championship. I thought the championship was one game. I treated it like the Super Bowl.
We ran down. We was riding down 52nd Street. Everybody was out the side of their cars. People was throwing Kobe jerseys at the time, burning them and all that because they was talking trash. But it was electric in the city that one game.
That one game, dog.
And then we almost won the second game. That second game went to overtime, didn't it?
Then it was murder.
How many
murder
plays?
Listen,
it's cool. How many plays like the step over can you really point out on a team who lost in the championship? That step over will be talked about for the end of time.
Yes, that was iconic. That was an iconic, and it
was iconic.
It wasn't even done on purpose. That's the bad
Iverson
part.
and Teron Lue will now play the shit out of that.
He did that
all they want.
No,
right?
but
that was like one of the most disrespectful.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah,
he did that on purpose.
I don't listen. Let me say this: he didn't know Tyronn Lue was going to fall. He just knew he was going.
He didn't know he was going to fall. There was a whole lot of other ways he could have got down the court.
Yo, how many memes do they make where they Photoshop Allen Iverson's face and Tyronn Lue's face? Because that's how disrespectful that was. You see so many other players getting photoshopped onto that play.
They was using it in football. Like they was using that play in football.
Listen, bro, miss me with that. I'll take the moral victory on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the Super. That was our championship. That game right there.
We won one. We beat. we made sure they ain't go. We made sure they ain't go undefeated in the playoffs.
Right. They swept everybody. Nobody had a chance to.
Everybody got swept. Everybody.
It was just, and it was like it was effortless the way they were sweeping people too. It was just like they whatever.
And we went through dog fights that year.
We went through. Let's not act like
we went through Ray Allen and Big Dog.
Let's not act like Toronto and Milwaukee didn't put us through the trenches.
Yo,
we finally got over the hump of Indiana, who was beating up on us badly. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank God we saw them in the first round. You know what I'm saying? Because if we had to see them in a different round, things would have probably been different. The fact that we saw them in the first round and they caught the Sixers like super hot, and that's why I feel like that's why we passed them. But you see the mess that we had to go through against Milwaukee and Toronto just to get to the finals. That was crazy.
Exactly. We
7-game series, right? Every series.
Both.
Both of them.
Both
of them. BOFEM. Both of them.
Yeah, Huff said Vince misses that shot that Kawhi made.
Oh my God, the same shot.
I was hurt. I was like, oh, good. Yes, he missed. Yeah, but that was a tough series for the Sixers because every playoff team that played that year I think they were the 7 games. everyone, and then the Lakers come in only playing 4 games a series, the whole playoffs, like sweeping everybody. That's crazy.
Cooked everybody. AI got us one. AI
Yeah,
got
George
us
Lynch
one.
too. Yeah, Prophet just said that George Lynch to get hurt because he was playing good. George Lynch sold us out
You know
though.
the most shit that I talk about as far as that 2001 team is that if you're not a Philly fan, if you wasn't a Philly fan, you can go to Jersey, Delaware, Maine, Arkansas, any other state in the United States,
Mm-hmm.
and tell those people to name you 10 players from that 2001 Sixers team.
I bet
It's
you I can.
not gonna happen.
I bet you I can.
Shut up.
I bet you I can.
Shut up.
You said if you ask
Oh
him,
no. Hold on. Not the starters.
let's go.
10 players from that team. If you ask anybody outside of Philadelphia to name you 10 players out of that team,
I live in San
can
Antonio.
you honestly tell me that somebody could give you those names like boom, 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 back to back to back to back to back? No.
Go ahead,
No.
BG. Let's hear it. Let's
They
hear
don't
it.
know,
Let's
they
hear it.
don't know nothing about Dawson Jermaine Jones on the bench. I used to love Jermaine Jones, dog. I used
Yeah.
to love Rajah Bell too.
Yeah.
Matt Geiger, George Lynch, Hufsan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Rajah Bell was the Kobe stopper.
They can't.
Tyrone Hill, ugly ass.
And the Philadelphia Sixers swept every trophy available that year.
We took everything home.
Every trophy available. Every trophy, 6-man,
No, Larry Hughes
MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. Every trophy we took home.
6-man.
It sucks. It sucks.
Coach.
It sucks. Coach of the year. Listen, it sucks.
And
It is what it is. We got to bite that bullet.
We left the
We
Larry
talking about it
O'Brien there.
now. So it's that time. We got to bring you into BG's segment. It's that time. For BG's Over and Under.
And now, Joel Embiid is back in the starting lineup. Joel Embiid, you've been sitting out for a while. Joel Embiid, what's up? You gonna get your average? I know you're gonna get your average. You average 36 right now. That's crazy to me that you average 36. But tonight, I need more out of you than that. 39.5 for Joel Embiid tonight.
Over. Joel has a cool 46 points tonight.
I'm going to take the over because I feel like Joel Embiid is going to tell. He's going to speak his piece and let Shaq and all them TNT fools that's going to make a mockery at the halftime trying to race to that screen to dissect the game. He's going to send a message to them. I'm taking the over.
I'm going to go over as well. It's hard to go under on any Joel Embiid number. He really can score from the mid-range any day of the week, anytime he wants. So I think he gets that tonight, being that they don't have any true solid bigs, pause, that could stop Joe. So I'm going to go over as well. Hey, we got somebody in the starting lineup. Ain't been in the starting lineup, Daniel House. Is Joel Embiid going to be down there getting double and triple? You might have some open shots, man. I'm going to go with a high number in my opinion, but he's starting. So 2.5 3-pointers made for Daniel House.
Oh, I think he can get that. With the double teams from Joel Embiid, maxing out on the floor, I think he has to get that.
Yeah.
I think he has to.
There's no way he doesn't get it. He can get us 3-pointers. I'll take it. I'm going over.
I think I'm going to take over just because he's starting. I think it's pretty easy for him to get a couple of them. He get them open threes when Embiid not out there, so I can't see him not getting them today. So I'm gonna rock with that as well. Pat Bev, the assist man, the man to throw the ball into Embiid. If Embiid gonna score high, is Pat Bev going to assist at a high clip tonight? 8.5 assists for Patrick Beverly in the starting role. No Maxey, actually no true backup point guard. Jaden Springer plays it. He's not a point guard. He's just a guard that happens to be the point guard's height. 8.5 assists for Pat Bev.
I don't want to sound like a biased fan, but again, like you said, with Embiid scoring over 40 tonight, he has to get the ball from somewhere. No true point guard. Jaden Springer and I forget the other kid name, but I'm gonna say he go over. I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over tonight for since with Pat Bev.
I gotta agree with Jamar. The ball do gotta come from somewhere. And if we expect Embiid to score what you guys are saying, and we all chose the over on that one, what type of asinine stuff is that for me to say under? I'm gonna go
over. I know this is blasphemous for me because I've been talking about this belt the ass tour that Pat Bev is screaming about. I'm actually going to take the under only because I got a weird feeling he's going to be fouling Steph a lot. Steph going to try to get him in foul trouble so he ain't got to deal with him. So I got a weird feeling he's not going to play a lot of minutes. So I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under on that.
Take the belt out. Take the belt out. Hit your own.
My bad, man. I know, man.
What the belt at?
Look, what's your motto, Jose? I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong. I don't want to be right with this one, so hopefully he gets it. But I'm gonna take the under.
No, I'm gonna take the over on that.
All right, you got it.
We're gonna see what happens. I think Pat gets that tonight. I think he gets 10 assists. I think Pat got a double coming his way tonight.
Oh, he gonna score. He gonna score. And since you just start talking about what you think gonna happen, I'm stealing it. Bold prediction. Number 1, Pat Bev with he have a quarter water tonight. He had 25. 25 for Pat Bev tonight.
I'm going Daniel House.
Uh-oh.
I'm going.
Just saying his name was bold. All right, Jose, what you got? Just saying Daniel House was bold enough.
I'm gonna go.
No. Let that man finish, man.
I'm going Daniel House, 20 points.
Okay.
You say Daniel House was 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm gonna go. Our bench give us a solid. We're gonna get.
Wait, who on the bench? We got bench players?
I don't know. I think we put it with 5.
I won't tell you that. Yeah, I don't trust this.
What bench we got, Jose?
I've been seeing the bench is the bottom of the barrel.
We legit don't have no scores on the bench right now.
All right, bold prediction. We busting this team by at least 20.
Damn.
Ooh. Oh.
I mean, at the end of the day, they got championship pedigree, but this is a bad basketball team currently. They ain't playing good.
We busting this team by at least 20. That's my bold.
Nah, that's a good bold.
Yeah.
Prophet, we're not gonna get no cork bowl today because Jen's not here.
Yeah.
We
always trolling Jen when it comes to cork moms.
Cork bowls is only allowed when Jen's around, just to make her mad. She turn red when she hear Cork Ma's name. She can't stand Cork.
I don't know why you can't stand Cork. I mean, Cork ain't what we thought he was going to pan out to be. I thought he was going to be a little bit better, especially what is his 4th or 5th season?
Jamar. Like imagine having something. Like imagine having the first PlayStation and then the PlayStation 2 come out, but you like, nah, I want to just keep this PlayStation. Then when the PlayStation 3 came out, they stopped making PlayStation 1 games, period. And you was like, I'll just play the old games. I'm going to keep it around. It is still the same thing it was when you got it. All of this new stuff out, but you know what? I'm going to just keep this PlayStation 1 because it was he been here since the process.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing. It ain't working.
If I saw a little, like, you know how we say Max get better, 1% better every year. If I saw 1% better, 1% better every day. If I saw 1% better every year for Cork Miles, I'll be satisfied. I just ain't seen. He's the same person he was when we found him.
Right. He's not, and like I said, it's confusing how he did not get better or did not even try to get better. Because if you're demanding and wanting playing time and then wanting trades,
a lot of it is on Doc though. A lot of it is on Doc though.
But all right, so you got Nick Nurse and he still ain't getting the time.
He's already broken. You lose your confidence at some point. At some point, you're gonna lose your confidence. Doc Rivers was toying with Korkmaz. He was toying with Korkmaz. One day he was in the rotation, then he was out the rotation for 7 straight games. Then he was in the rotation.
Don't you earn a rotational spot?
You do.
And I don't think Korkmaz ever put the work in to earn that spot. I think Korkmaz just surely thought that because they got him from overseas, that he was going to be able to play and have some significant time on this team. He did under Coach Brown. He had time. He got time underneath him because he was in. That was the process. Don't get it wrong. But then once you come through that, and Doc is like, "Well, show me what you can do," and he's like, "What you mean? Didn't you see my tapes from last year?" Doc is like, "That was last year. What you want me to do? You got a ball. You got to play now." And Korkmaz never did it. That's confusing to me as an NBA player, like, because you got all this talent around you, and you like. I mean, little old Maxey was like 2 or 3 years removed. He wasn't even in college when you started out with the Sixers, and he came in and took your spot. You know what I mean? So that is, for me, it's like I understand Jen's hate for him, but then I'm like still like it's on Korkmaz. And it's not on Doc to me because I know somebody else said it. Prophet said Rivers was a mess court game up. It's on.
I don't know. You know why I'm gonna say I don't know? Before we get out of here, I'm gonna just address that. When he play over there in Turkey, he show out. Like he looked like the best player on the court. He looks like an NBA player playing with guys that aren't in NBA. He show out. So it looked like he do put the work in. It's just I think his confidence in the NBA is already shot, and there's no coming back from that with him, in my opinion.
We will see if he get traded. We will see if that'd be the truth. Because if he get traded,
if he turn into Isaiah Joe, I'm gonna be pissed. If he turned into Isaiah, because that's exactly what it would be. This would be our longer tenured Isaiah Joe. Exactly. If he turned into Isaiah Joe, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, that's our time. Y'all already know what it is. We gave y'all 60 minutes of East Leaf Sixes.
2 days in a row, back-to-back nights.
2 days in a row. We
special guests on both of them.
Yeah, we on this West Coast trip, so we don't want to, unless something spectacular and phenomenal and history breaking happens, we ain't coming back on. We'll see you in the next game. But for now, let's go Sixers. I want to give a big shout out to Jamar. Again, go follow him, man. Show the support. It's not gonna break y'all spine. Y'all ain't gonna end up handicapped. Go follow Jamar
everywhere.
Top Sports Talk. You know
Facebook,
what I'm saying?
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. He on all
of them. Yep.
But for now, look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East Leaf Sixers podcast. One team, one dream. That's gonna be the motto on that.
Go Sixers.
Go Sixers.
Crazy.
Feel me? If you ain't understand what I said in English, BG gonna tell you in Spanish. I don't know what's so funny. It makes sense.
That one team, one dream got me though.
One team, one dream. No te olvides a decir a un amigo que la diga a un amigo que la diga a una amiga. Wepa. Let's go Sixers.
Let's go Sixers.
One dream.